Hey everybody, Logan here. Today's video is something I've seen people ask quite a bit lately, and I will say after reviewing a number of, let's say, Bluetooth style controllers for PC, Android, and other devices, mainly console and whatnot, I went, what is the best budget Bluetooth controller? I think I can answer that. A lot of people look to controllers these days to have all these special and crazy functions with all these buttons and mapping and all you kinda on this craziness. You know what's a really popular one right now? FlyDigi Vader 4 Pro. This is great and it works with almost everything. Problem: $70 or more depending on which version you get. This is a limited edition one. These, trying to find one of these, the Assassin's Creed Black Flag, prices are going to go up. But people don't want to spend that much. People are looking for a budget one that can work with, let's say, PC, Android tablets, Switch maybe, Steam Deck, right? A couple of other devices. Most of these will not work with console, whether it be PlayStation or Xbox, but some Switch. I got two that I definitely think might be able to scratch that itch if you're looking for one that's not going to break the bank and still have a lot of great features. Let me show you. So this is the controller I mentioned in the intro. This is the FlyDigi Vader 4 Pro. Vader 4 Pro. This is highly sought after right now, but it's very, very expensive. And just to give you a little reasons why. Yeah, look at all them buttons, trigger locks, you got induction charging, you got mechanical buttons, you got rings that can adjust the sensitivity in the sticks. A lot of fancy features. Not great on a budget. Hey, you've got the option, right? Right. But no. People are looking for a good controller that isn't going to break the bank. So I've got two options. One I covered recently and the other one a little while ago. One's going to have more features than the other, but one's on sale right now. Let me show you the first one, and that's from EasySMX. They come in quite a few different colors. I have what looks like a tennis ball green or a lime, whatever you want to call it. When you look it up, you'll see it on Amazon. Has Hall effect sticks, solid controller, on sale right now for $19.99 as of recording. Regular price is $29.99, so it is a banger of a controller. I've used it for a little while. Anytime I review any controller, any kind of product, I try to use it as long as I possibly can in between other reviews, so I can really just give you any kind of answers that you ask for in the comment section, and most of the time I can. This is a very solid controller in terms of just functionality. It's right straight down the middle. It's no frills, but it gives you everything you need. Hall effect sticks. It's not 1000 hertz. Membrane buttons. No mappable buttons on the back. It does have textured grips, and if you look on the back, it can support Nintendo Switch, Bluetooth, and USB. That will actually work with multiple devices. Like I said in the intro, it's going to be great for your PC, Android, or even Steam Deck. So depending on what you're using, yes, this will work because it has that Bluetooth compatibility. It's a solid controller. Now, the next one is one that, well, it's highly sought after. Here in the States, it's harder to get. I've recently got some comments saying that in Canada, people are able to get it like that. Not so much here. I did a video a few days ago covering it, and now it's unattainable. It's unattainium on Amazon. It's temporarily out of stock. It's very, very popular, and that is the 8BitDo Ultimate 2C. Why is this one so much more popular? 1000 hertz. This one is built in 1000 hertz. So that 1000 hertz polling rate is going to give you more precision when you're gaming, when you're playing anything, your movements, less delay. It is a fantastic controller. Now, there are other versions out there. There's a Wukong version, but it's going to cost you more. It's going to be $35 because of the branding. Yeah. Once you start getting into that $30 plus, or should I say more than $30, you're looking at no longer being budget. Budget is that $29.99. I know that's nitpicking, but $29.99 and under. $19.99 currently, regular price $29, $29.99 almost all the time when you can get it. Now, if the 1000 hertz does not bother you, if it doesn't mean anything to you, this one might be your best bet. $19.99, Hall effect sticks. You don't have to worry about stick drift. You got a very comfortable, responsive D-pad. All the buttons are extremely comfortable. No annoying sounds, no creaking. The rumble is nice. They both have gyro. You don't have to worry about that. Most people I know don't use gyro. It's a niche thing for certain people. Apparently some Steam Deck users are like obsessed with it. Don't know why. But hey, you have that option if you do want it. Yeah, and they both, well, I shouldn't say they both. This one will work on the Switch. This one does not, but there is a Switch version. Now the Switch version, depending on which one you get, will also have PC functionality, but the price jumps up. So keep that in mind. I think both of these are great controller options, especially if you're on a budget. If I had to choose at any given time, I like the 8-bit Do. It has a D-pad which is just the best on the market. The sticks are fantastic. They both have anti-friction rings, so that is great. The buttons are similar but different. These are a bit, I guess you can say, more robust. They're slightly higher than these. These seem to be a bit, I guess, larger. So minute you don't even know. But if you're comparing them and looking at them, that's about it. Otherwise, there's really no difference. They're fantastic. Again, they're built very, very well. Both of them. No creaky triggers. No issues. None. But this one's usually on sale. And if you're looking for something that will just get every one of those points, just hits home for a lower price and is a good brand, Easy SMX may not be as high, I guess you could say as highly known as 8-bit Do, but it is a very good quality build. They're up and coming. They have had controllers on the market for quite some time, and they've really been perfecting their offerings. They do have other controllers which are much higher in the range, much higher in price. Their most recent one is the X20. This is the X05. Same thing with 8-bit Do. They do have an ultimate wireless controller with all these fancy buttons on the back. Now, one thing that this has that this does not is a programmable L4 and R4. Claw gamers. Most people aren't going to use those. Otherwise, they're identical. Most of the time using this one, I forget these are up here. The thing is, they're not too comfortable, in my opinion. Some people use them like this. Some people have to reach over. I don't program them. That is the only thing that makes this really stand out visually from this one. But you're saving $10. If I had to recommend them at regular price, I would go with this one. If I had to recommend it right now, which is what I'm doing, I would go with the Easy SMX 05. Lower price point, solid Hall effect. It's a great build, and it's just a quality controller. This one, if you want to spend the $10 more, or if you missed the sale on this one, go with this one. Again, if you can get it in your area, I would recommend this one right now because it's easier to get and it's cheaper. But overall, I would pick this one. Does this help? Okay, one of these two is definitely going to scratch that itch of the budget Bluetooth controller. Hopefully this helped. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I think I've covered pretty much everything. I get asked a lot of questions about certain controllers, especially the budget ones, and what do they do, what do they cover? And then there are some questions that I answer in the videos and people ask again because they just don't pay attention. So if you are one of those, go ahead, ask again, and I'll answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Ask me whatever you want. That's fine. Not whatever. Not whatever. Oof. That can get crazy. That can get weird. Let's not do weird, people. Let's be normal. Normal men. Ah! Thank you guys so much. God bless you all. Hit that subscribe button. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.